Tuesday to you.
Good morning.
We've got a little bit of a cold here. It smells like.
It smells like.
It just smells like
we have a cold.
Well, we're always sniffing, so it smells like we have a cold.
Sounds like, I think.
Well, that too. So we've got some construction going on right now behind us. We've got the roosters. We've got every flipping noise in the world, and there's nothing we can do about it.
And it's a little cold this morning.
It is a little cold. Now, understand our cold is different than yours.
It's still cold for us.
Well, that's kind of true. But yeah, so today is Tuesday, and it is coaching day. We're home today because we've had no gas since probably Friday or Saturday. Even Bailey's laying in the sun.
I just have to say, my dog was laying in the sun right at the top of the stairs, and she rolled over and she almost fell down. Big
and thank you,
goofball.
Leslie. Good morning to you. Love the new studio. So, well, thanks for that. Much appreciated.
Good morning, Auntie Jeanette. Welcome to Canada, officially commie. No kidding.
Yeah, it's been commie for a while. You guys are just waking up to it. And
Yeah.
I called it 10 years ago.
Happy Taco Tuesday to you too, Jeff. Good morning, Jim. Karen, good morning.
Good morning. I guess I called it longer than 10 years ago. It's just that 10 years is just it's a fair
You're
number.
just so smart, honey.
Well, it's funny. Every time I'd go back to Canada, I say, guys, you're being boiled. Now the water's just it's
You
boiled.
say this every day. You don't have to don't have to keep telling everybody how right you are.
It is very true. It is very true.
Or I'll put my foot down.
I know. So yeah, I'm sitting here with my foot up, and it's actually causing hip issues. So I'm gonna stop it. So what can we tell these fine folks today? Well, tonight, Tuesday, it's Ask Me Anything night at 8 p.m.
Yep.
Mexico City time. Now, our time zone hasn't changed, so we are the same time as Alberta.
Yeah.
Until April the 3rd. Yeah, April 3rd, we have our time change. So until then, it's going to be at 8 o'clock Alberta time, 7 o'clock British Columbia time.
You don't have to go over and tell all these people times. Just pick one.
You can pick one.
Let them figure out where they live.
You need to see 8 p.m. Mexico City time. Now, even Google has not got this right because we are now in a different time zone, but our coaching calendar, everything still says noon is when our coaching is for us.
But I think it's still...
No, it's 11 o'clock our time, and it still says 12 o'clock.
Oh.
So the first time ever that we had it at this time change, and we didn't let our American friends know, our coach came and went and never said a damn thing.
It's really not his fault that we didn't know how to tell time.
Well, no, we didn't know there was a time change, and it was different for us than it is for you guys. And I don't know why, because apparently in the U.S. now they've got rid of time change. It was just voted on, and I believe it got approved. So that means there will be no more time changes in America.
That's awesome.
It is.
It is sunny in England at last.
Awesome.
And Diana and Brian, good morning. How are you guys?
Good morning, Shar, to you. So thank you for that. Everybody, we do appreciate it. We love it when you guys say good morning, whatever, so we can see you and acknowledge you and say thank you so much for joining us today.
And you don't have to just sit and listen to us ramble. You can say things. You can comment and...
You can say quit rambling. But
tell us what you're doing.
You'd be saying that all the time, though.
That's true, too.
Yeah, Christie, I said you need to have a Kleenex with you because your nose
My nose is drippy. Darn grandkids. Grandkids.
We don't call them grandkids so much as little cesspools of disease.
I call them grandkids.
Well,
that you can say, but I can't tell her she's a monster. That's, you know what?
I'm just saying.
I don't know. I think they'd rather be monsters than cesspools.
Of disease.
Because they like monsters.
What kid likes monsters?
Good morning from Chicala.
Who's in Chicala?
Brian and Diana.
Hello, Brian and Diana.
And Michael, good morning. How are you this morning?
So once again, mex.me/AMA. And that is going to take you to Mexico Life's Ask Me Anything at 8 p.m. Mexico City time.
We got contacted by a potential client.
That was funny.
And they're coming down in April. and they want to meet with us and kind of pick our brains a little bit and ask about the market, et cetera, et cetera. So I said, sure, we'll be here. Where are you staying? She says, oh, well, funny story. So it's for her 40th birthday. And it was supposed to be a surprise. She knew she was going on a vacation, so she doesn't know where she's staying, but she knew she was going on a vacation. She just didn't know the destination until her husband spilled the beans during surgery.
He was, what is the word when you've been
under the influence
of anesthesia? So yeah, I kind of said some crazy stuff, and I didn't even know for a few weeks the stuff. So we're doing these Mexico life true stories, and the reason we're doing true stories is because of a dear friend of ours. He'd say, "John, true story," and he's from Texas, although he was a Colorado judge.
That would be a cute true story to do.
It would, but also I was going to do the cute story of how we just sold a $1.9 million oceanfront house.
That's a cute story.
Well, it's an interesting story. The people were going to go back, but the wife of the couple was stung by a bee, swole up, huge, needed to go to the hospital. It was crazy. The husband got really bored, and he said, you know what? I'm going to look at real estate. And he calls us up and says, I want to see this house. And he did. And he said, in Canada, this would be a rounding error. He said the same house in Vancouver would be $25 to $35 million, $1.9 million here. So I just thought it was fascinating.
In US dollars, which is almost 25 million Canadian dollars.
I guess. But I just thought it was fascinating that a bee got us that 1.9 million sale
to do.
Yeah. Like it's a funny story for us.
Yeah.
Shar says it's monsoon season up in Prince Rupert. Wow, that's crazy. And also, who else says something here? Leslie says, oh, Pat, good morning. Leslie says, my sister visits now and then, but won't say anything because YouTube wants her to start a channel first. That happened to me too.
Oh, that's weird.
That is weird.
That's very strange.
We've never been shut down. I mean, we've had issues with speed or whatever, and I believe it's because of the way I get the videos to YouTube and Facebook, etc. But yeah, it's very strange how they've let us say some things that the rest of the world can't say without getting banned.
And Karen is saying that for her to watch our show, she'd have to be up at 2 a.m. and she's just not gonna. So she's in England.
Yeah, that's true. It would be tough.
Yeah. And Sherry, good morning. And apparently it is tornado season in parts of Texas. We've heard that.
Leslie says, yep, had to start a channel, so I did. Can't say anything because I'm worse than John and I'd get banned. Yep. For me, my favorite words to hear would be, oh my God, they killed Kenny because of South Park. That's a South Park saying.
It's not because of South Park.
Oh, it is because of South Park.
Don't ever do that again.
Christie says that a lot. If I wrote down everything she said not to do, I would just be like, because you say eventually to not do everything.
I went to Jack's yesterday and I saw the Las Mambas for the first time.
And how
they are an all-girl band and they're really good. Entertaining, dumb jokes and all. It was good. I really enjoyed it.
Were they like the Bangles? Or the Spice Girls? They were all-girl bands.
They didn't quite look like them.
Okay. Spice Girls were hot. I mean, Baby Spice. I knew
that's where you were going, you sicko. Oh. Kathy, good morning. I think I said good morning. So nice meeting you. Always enjoy your chats. The lady from BC with the funny accent. Cheers. Hi, Tish.
Hello. I did tell her that you stopped by.
Yes, they were very good.
Yeah, because Christie was not there, but I did tell her.
Yes.
And she knew exactly who you were. So what else is going on in our world today? So today I'm meeting with another immigration person because the last person that we met with wanted me to lie. So she said the rules changed yesterday. You now have to say that your mother or father was Mexican to get to the front of the line. Before it was just you pay money. And
We're willing to pay, but we're not willing to lie.
I am not willing to lie. And I said, why have I been following every rule for 18 years? And this is now going to be like I have to tell one little lie to make it go past? Not going to. I have qualified every single way, even down to when I lived 3 days illegally in Mexico. Thank you for that, honey.
You know how to read your card.
Don't
you blame me.
I don't. You had the cards. So I was 3 days illegal in Mexico.
And Tanya's on her way. Tanya home.
Oh, fantastic. Also, Tanya and Glenn closing today. So very exciting for them.
Yes, good luck with all of that. Can't wait to hear how it all went.
Very exciting. And the beauty of
we might have to join you in happy hour on Friday.
I see. Yes. We did last Friday.
Yeah, we did.
That's another thing. We stopped by for
Short
happy
and
hour.
Sweet, yeah.
And they open it up to both sexes at that happy hour because they have the men only happy hour, but then they do the everybody's welcome happy hour.
I have a feeling that if I went and sat down with the all men's happy hour with those guys, I think they'd probably at least say hi.
Well, Glenn respects your liver.
He respects my liver.
He does respect your liver.
Marie, good morning. How are you? Are your muscles stretched out and you're feeling a little better today?
How big is your chicken coop? Yeah. That is my question.
Yeah. Tanya is actually on the plane watching us.
Wow. That's fantastical.
Pardon me.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
I said pardon me.
Okay. We watched a funny video this morning on Irish people try mezcal. Now, Christie knows their story, knows their pain. She doesn't have the cute accent, and she doesn't make the faces that the one gal made. But
yeah, those are hilarious.
It was. My gosh, they tried 4 mezcals. We have one of them. We don't have a lot of mezcals. And there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of brands.
Well, those mezcals are obviously the more commercial ones because they had to buy.
Mezcal isn't supposed to be commercial.
Well, that's what the artisans try to tell you.
It's an artisanal drink.
But it has been now they're. I mean, Oaxaca used to be the only place that makes it, but now they can make it almost anywhere. It's not like tequila where you have to make it in a certain region, but yeah, all these mezcals, now that it's hit the big times, they're probably just laughing all the way to the bank.
Did we talk about the states that it must be made in to be tequila?
I don't remember. You remember the list?
Oh, I remember. It's Nayarit, Jalisco, Guanajuato, Tamaulipas, and Michoacan.
Good job. High five.
5 states are only allowed to make tequila
and call it tequila.
Otherwise, it's an agave beverage or whatever. But mezcal can be made anywhere in Mexico.
Free plain Wi-Fi. Yeah, my brother actually gave me a bottle of
vodka.
It's actually a vodka, but it tasted more like tequila, so they called it tequila, right?
Tequila.
And I mean, it's not great, but it's kind of a novelty one that you just need a little tiny shot. Oh, that was another thing too. So I was at the tequila pharmacy. I wanted to buy a nice bottle of tequila for our clients. And I saw these like itty bitty little shot glasses, like super teeny tiny. And I laughed and I said, oh yeah, here's your shot of tequila. And it's like a little sipper. And they laughed and they said, well, that's what a lot of people use for the higher end, the more expensive tequilas, because you're not going to get this big old shot. And I'm like, oh, that kind of works, actually.
Now, a few things about that. The tequila pharmacy, Christie went over there and said, hey, when you're done with your existing bottles, can I have those? And they said what to you?
They refill them.
They refill them. What do they refill them with? That's my question. Now, Leslie says, I thought mezcal and tequila were the same thing.
Oh, Leslie. Not. Oh, Leslie.
You have broken Christie's heart.
You have broken my heart.
Now, mezcal is made with smoke. It's in the ground. They have all of this burning agave, burning wood, and it all mixes. And then when they extract the juices, you got that smoke flavor in there. With tequila, there is no smoke. any kind of darkness or flavoring or anything
Is
comes from the
oak.
barrels.
Which sometimes the real
Sometimes-
oaky ones are a little overbearing also. But I want to just rate. So John asked Ree how big her
Yes.
thing was, her
chicken coop.
coop. She says she's still a little sore. She says she's not sure how big it is. It's big enough when it's calf deep and at least 8 by 12
What does calf deep mean?
in bird shit. The runner was so wet that I didn't dare drive the tractor in to speed up the process. 5-gallon buckets at a time was a really long day. Oh, I can imagine.
That's crazy. So it must be 8 by 12 yards.
8 by 12. Yeah, if you're bringing a tractor in.
Yeah, you want 8 by 12 yards. That's kind of huge.
Are you talking yards or feet there, baby?
That'd be 24 by 108 feet. That's crazy.
Is it tequila in the fancy China bottles? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Karen, because it would be fancy Mexican bottles.
Yeah, the fancy China bottles, it's usually they do that with a higher end to alcohol.
But they're not
They
even,
could be
they're
anything.
not China. Those are usually they're
Ceramic.
ceramic.
Yeah, but but China and ceramic, what are the difference really?
China is porcelain.
There you go. Well, whoever can explain that to me, please feel free. Can you explain that to me?
I can't. I've tried so many times. There's just no explaining to some people.
Leslie says sorry. She'll get educated. She
So
feels
that's-
bad for you. I'm sorry. Because Christie just does not like mezcal.
No, I've tried, and
Probably,
actually,
you're probably up to 150 to 170 different.
but like
types.
little tiny
Yeah,
sips.
tiny,
I've not
tiny.
bought that many. I think I have 2 or 3 bottles of mezcal.
that you're supposed to like. Now you just had a mezcal, which you said wasn't terrible at the backyard.
Yeah, they had
fake tuna. Do not get their tuna.
So I feel it might have been fake mezcal. It was no smoky flavor whatsoever. But then that one that I bought last time we went to the trade show, it was really gentle also, very smooth, not like some of the others. So I don't know.
That was the furniture
I
trade
don't
show,
know.
wasn't it? And they had that. Oh no, it was the
No,
coffee show.
it was the coffee show.
It was the coffee show, and I don't know why they had
Small C,
mezcal.
stupid typo.
Small C for what?
China.
Okay.
If it's smoky, not sure I'd like it either. I don't like that oolong tea. It's smoky as well. Yeah, no, and that's the flavor. It's very smoky, very earthy. Like it's well, literally they dig a hole, they put the piñas in, and they cook them. So
Piñas are the agave core.
Yeah.
With the leaves off. It's the stuff that they convert into the sugars.
Yeah.
Which makes the alcohol.
exactly.
So Christie yesterday got me some silicone so I can fix that that food safe garbage can that I got to make the vodka mash in. And I'm just using that term. I don't know what it's called.
I
believe
got
it's
a
mash.
response from Sony Gas. I might actually get gas this morning, you guys.
But it has a leak. And the company that sold it to me knew it had a leak because they had a sticker over top of it. And now I have to fix it. But she got me some silicone. So we are going to start 2 batches. We're going to do a rum-ish or maybe a rum. Don't know yet.
Rio Acaponeta is one of them, right?
What?
Our streets, Acaponeta and Santiago.
I have no idea. I just do the map. I don't know it. We are going to do the map again here. I think we probably have 2 boxes of the old ones left.
More.
But our
There were
address
lots.
is incorrect, so we really need to get that taken care of right away.
We will, but we will be giving out maps. We have a lot to give out still. We're putting my card on it, so that works.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily need to know exactly where we are. I'm just gonna check. Here, just in Google Maps, just to make sure that is truly Rio Acaponeta, because I really, really want the gas guys to come.
I was hopping in the shower this morning, and Christy said it's going to be cold,
Oh, I'm good. I was right.
and she was correct because there was no gas.
There's no gas. I mean, we have absolutely no gas left.
0.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is, and we knew it was at 0% last week, and still we did not.
Well, yeah, we called. They never showed up.
We don't know if they showed up.
Well, we had to go to work. Some of us do work for a living. And
That
my
is the-
housekeeper was here, and then I couldn't get a hold of her before, and we just couldn't make it back. And she never stayed long enough to see if they would arrive.
That is the rotten part about Mexico is lineups. I hate lineups.
Oh yeah, you stand in
You
so
go to the
many
bank,
of them.
lineup. You go to the telephone company, lineup. You go to the cell phone company, lineup. You go shopping, lineup. Everywhere in Mexico, there are lineups.
Yeah, I feel so bad for him.
I mean, I don't stand in them anymore because I get angry. And Christie's like, listen, I'll do that for you because she can stand in line. She's fine with that. I just hate lineups, which is we treat our clients. We always are very fast with them. I mean, we're the only people I believe in this transaction that are as fast as we can be. Everybody else, that is the problem with the buyers and the sellers. They sign an agreement stating that they will do stuff as fast as possible. Yet, there's probably 20 other people in the transaction who don't care.
I think someone may have pulled up out front. I'm just gonna go check real quick.
So yeah, we're just going to see if it's the gas people or Amazon. There's a lot of people that it can be.
I don't think and I don't think your package got delivered to Eric from my computer.
Leslie says, well, I'll give a try at least someday. Now, this is strange. Amazon, we have Amazon Prime in the US, even though we don't live there. And I used Amazon Prime on Friday or Saturday, but
It was Thursday or Friday.
Thursday or Friday, it did not even get there. And it won't until today. But guess what?
We'll be gone. Or Eric's gone.
Oh,
yeah.
he's gone. Well, he's gone in a few hours. Like
No, I
2
think
hours.
he's already on the plane.
No, I don't think so because it said Southwest 105 is on time, but it wasn't gonna
Confirmed.
be.
I am through security. Delayed departure, but I'll see you soon.
Interesting.
So
Well, we don't get because I bought for the laptop right here. I bought some RAM. I got 32 gigs because it had 8 gigs. I just hate how slow this thing is. So also I got a 1 terabyte NVMe 2 SSD hard drive.
whatever that means.
Whatever that means.
jeez.
It's
That
fast.
scared me.
It is so fast because it's not magnetic. It has a 250 gig in there right now, and it's full already because you feel there's so much stuff to put on your tablet, your laptop.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Plus, I don't know if it's a cold or if it's allergies.
I'm pretty sure it's cold because I don't have allergies. And I think it's from our darling little princesses.
Cesspools of disease. Now, the children are not cesspools of disease. I'm talking children in general.
Yesterday, that was the other thing too. At Jack's yesterday, there were 3 little kids.
At Jack's,
Yeah.
a bar,
Yeah.
3 kids.
Yeah. And 2 of them were probably, like, I'm guessing maybe 5 and 3. And then one of them was
They get
like
half shots of tequila.
Yeah, they only get half shots. And then one of them was probably 2. Oh my goodness, they had so much fun dancing. And I'm just picturing Taylor and Amberlyn up there dancing to the girls.
Would you take Taylor and Amber into a bar?
Jack's is actually a restaurant also. It's not just a bar. And yes, I'd take them there. In the afternoon? Oh yeah. For an early afternoon. It was only at 4:30, right? Or 5 o'clock.
Yeah. Would you take your grandchildren to a bar if it wasn't a bar because of the time?
No, but Jack's is a restaurant. They serve food. It's not
Yeah,
just a
but
bar.
Don't they say Jack's
Bar and grill. Yeah.
But it says it starts off with bar. I don't know
Well,
what to say
Yo-Yo's is
here.
a sports bar. We've taken them there.
Is it? And have we?
Yes.
I don't recall bringing them there.
I'm pretty sure we've taken the girls to the sports bar.
Nope, I don't think so. All right. So what questions do you have for us today? Because maybe we'll answer them tonight on Mexico Life's Ask Me Anything. mex.me/AMA, 8 p.m. Mexico City time.
I don't know. Just don't know.
So what are you up to today? You're just going to stay home until the gas comes.
Yeah.
I'm going to meet with the lawyer. I will tell you all tomorrow what the lawyer says, because I think it's going to be very important. Because I qualify. The only thing I can't do is speak Spanish and know the
If I can't go, I'd actually like to listen by Zoom. Like if you
Oh.
set up a Zoom call, and that way I can.
Let's do that, because I think that's a good idea.
That way I can, and then if I think of any questions, I can ask some too. Or if you need something from me, I can let them know.
Yeah, but I don't even want you to know, because you just were like, I don't like her. I don't.
She was horrible. She shushed Shirley.
You don't shush Shirley.
And that chick wasn't even a lawyer. At least Shirley's a lawyer.
Yeah, I said, you know what? I would like Shirley to talk to your boss, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you can't do that.
You can't do that.
And then I think she's wondering, well, why would Shirley? I'm like, Shirley has a law degree. So Shirley can ask the questions that I should be asking.
No, I didn't. Right from the start, I didn't like her. Then she had to go out and take a phone call outside. She couldn't do it in front of us, although she was asking questions about our case in particular, but she had to leave the room and go outside. There's nothing that I trusted about her, especially when she told me that she was just the salesperson.
She actually said that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was interesting. And
John kept asking her questions. And then he talks to our lawyer and he's like, well, you know.
Oh, no, the lawyer said.
You don't really need it. Your collar's all funky on that.
Oh, well, leave it alone. Ignore from down here. I do.
Not yesterday.
Why?
You weren't ignoring from down here.
What does that mean?
At Costco.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I really have no clue. So, yeah, that's kind of
Good morning,
most of our
Pastor
marriage.
Freddie.
I'm registered. I have my questions written down. Awesome. Thank you, Leslie. And you will get an email 5 minutes before and an hour before the 8 p.m. But I don't know if it's 8 p.m. Ooh, that's going to be a good question. So, yeah, I'm going to send out an email to everybody also just to remind them that this is going on. Also,
like this.
But it doesn't, just move up a bit. She doesn't like things touching her.
It's dusty. I know how dusty
when her husband touches her. She doesn't like it when the dusty windscreen touches her.
Ew.
Oh, well. So we are going to say goodbye. We are going to say so long. We are going to say see you tonight if you join us tonight at 8 o'clock.
Hasta pronto.
8 o'clock
Hasta la
Alberta
vista,
time,
baby.
7 o'clock British Columbia time until April the 3rd. Then all bets are off.
Well, all times will change. I don't think the bets are off
Yeah,
necessarily.
but even that's why we're right now, because we are doing it 10 o'clock our time, although the time is wrong. But after April 3rd, we will be
No, the time is right. It's our time, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
We never said it was going to be at 9 o'clock their time. We've always said it's 10 o'clock our time.
All right. Well, we'll see you tonight or tomorrow morning.
Sherry
depending on...
Dietz, good morning. Sherry Stockwell.